just, you know, if I'm like this, trying to be athletic on the balls of my feet, my ankle, it's hard. I mean, I'm like over exaggerating it slightly, but it's also hard because you have no support. But if you're back here, not necessarily externally rotated, because that's not gripping, but if you're not being on the balls of your feet, but instead opposing what people say and just having your feet flat on the ground, because that's all they could ever actually do to work, now you have motion here, here, dorsiflexion, plantar flexion, back here, plantar flexion, dorsiflexion, because you're neutral, your heels are on the ground, and that's how you're athletic, okay? Okay, anyway, that's enough visual for this, but that's the truth. Just don't believe me. It's so funny to say, but I don't want you to. I just want people to understand the truth. It's not about me. I mean, I couldn't take credit for any of this other than it's awesome to be able to explain it. That's amazing. Okay, anyway, flat. That's what I just showed there last. That's the big point. From heels on the ground, the most natural, most capable you could ever be, you have neutral to dorsiflexion or plantar flexion. There's only a neutral to the whole body. And so what I just showed back there before I, walked up here, crawled up here, whatever I did, right? That's the takeaway. You have to allow all the motion on both sides of everything, or you limit the body entirely, to just half of its motion. If your feet are not flat on the ground with your heels down, and you hear it so often in sports, they'll say, stay on the balls of your feet, stay on the balls of your feet, and they're blowing whistles at you, and they're like getting you to do drills, like, running through certain obstacles and whatever, keeping your heels off the ground. They're taking away half of your body's function. There's no way to dorsiflex or lift the toes if you're always pointing your toes. And what they say is an athletic stance, which doesn't give you any stability. Keep both ends on the ground, toes and heels, and you can grip the ground, the height of a gripped arch. That's not this video's title, but that's what I say. That is a video, right? But that's also just the point. Just the phrasing in itself is just something to focus on. Outsides of the feet, okay? It's humbling. I'm shocked that it's this dim lighting out here. It's fine, but I don't think it's anywhere near like sundown yet. And it seems like it's darker than it just would be with this amount of cloud cover. Interesting. Anyway, I love it. It's beautiful here. Thank you. Today's the 15th of November, 2025. I am in this for life. I just make it so clear because there's no way this could be some startup company. There's no way this could be just like an idea for something new to try. There's no way this could be conditional only if people are into what we do here. Every body has one, okay? Everybody has a body, we can say it like that, same thing. The human body will never change in its workings, okay? And there's only one way the human body could ever work. Same thing for dogs, and we just do it for both, okay? Our information applies to all dogs. If we have things that are very specific to poodles, then there you go. But other than that, everything else just applies to all dogs on letting dogs stay natural. Check us out, man. Stick around. We do a lot. We're a very personable company based in God's truth, based in nature, based in the state of Utah, the southern end down here. It's just so beautiful, okay? Shout out to Zero Shoes. Like I said, we don't have any kind of like connection with them as of today's date or up until, but I've been shouting Zero Shoes out since the founding of In The Image Clothing Company because they make really good, durable, beautifully designed shoes, and that's something I need just as a human being in life, to allow, like, well, this to happen, for example, okay?